Welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be doing the player ratings for the match between Rajasthan Royals and the Punjab Kings. What an unbelievable game. A brilliant cricket game. It just turned around in 1 over. The last over, Kartik Tyagi defending 4 runs. He gives away just 1 run and picks up a couple of wickets as well. Unbelievable spell from him. That over was just fantastic. Punjab just needed 10 runs of 15 balls, and they still managed to lose this game. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. But let's crack on with the player ratings. We'll go Punjab first, then we'll go Rajasthan. With Punjab, KL Rahul, very lucky today. I felt he did score 49 runs, but he gave 3 catches which were not taken. So I'm going to deduct a point there. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10 because also I felt although his captaincy in the death overs was good, but in the middle overs, giving Deepak Hodra the ball over Adil Rashid and even Heaven Brad, that didn't make sense. So I'm going to give him 6 on 10. Mayank Agarwal, I'm going to give him a 9 on 10. I think he batted really well. He batted, his timing was good, shot selection was good. Of course, you want him to finish off games, but at that time, you expect your middle order to come in. So I'm not going to be too harsh on him. I'm going to give him 9 on 10. Aiden Markram, he looked good, to be honest with you, 26 of 20, but then he got stranded in the last over. He didn't get strikes. So I can't really blame him too much while he was there. He batted decently. I'll give him 7 on 10. Nicholas Puran, I'm going to deduct a point. I think he was batting wonderfully. And then to give you a wicket away like that, I think, not needed. You have to be a bit more sensible, work the singles. Again, you can't blame him. Totally, because you still need the other batsmen. They just needed, 3 of 3 or whatever. You can still win the game. But it did cause a problem. So it did cause a panic in the batting order. So I'm going to give Nicholas Puran a 6 on 10. He batted really good up until then, so I can't give him any less than that. Deepak Huda, very poor today. I'm going to give him 2 on 10. Got smashed with the ball, and then with the bat, he needed to work the single. He just couldn't. I know there's pressure, but still, when it's a runner ball, when you're batting at this level, you are expected to rotate the strike. Fabian Allen, again, he missed the last delivery. It's too unfair. I'm not going to rate him. Not available for this. Although, he'll be upset with that not finishing off the game. I'm not going to rate him because he didn't bowl either. He did pick up a good catch, though. So not available for Fabian Allen. For Ishan Pural, I'm going to give him a 6 on 10. He did pick up the wicket of Sanju Samson. So that was an important wicket, but he was expensive. So Pural, 6 out of 10. Adil Rashid today was expensive. He'll need to get used to this IPL. It's not something that he's used to. And of course, he's a very good T20 bowler. I'm sure he'll come back strong. I'm going to give him 4 on 10. Brad, 9 on 10. I felt, he picked up a wicket, very economical as well. He bowled well, especially to the right-handers. Didn't give them any room. Very accurate as well. So 9 on 10. Arshdeep, he's on the losing side, but he doesn't deserve to be. 5-wicket haul. Very spaced really well in the UAE. This man is lethal. He's like a fast spinner. And variations very good at the death as well. He picked up wickets. So credit to him there. I'm going to give him 10 on 10. They got the game back. Otherwise, Punjab would be chasing 200 plus for sure. And same goes with Shami. Shami, I'm going to give him 9.5 out of 10. I think he was wonderful in the death. He didn't give any runs and very tight bowling. If it wasn't for him, especially, 215, 220 would be on the cards. That wraps up Punjab's ratings. Let's move on to Rajasthan Royals. Evan Lewis, I'm going to give him 7 on 10. I think he gave a very good start. He looks good. It doesn't matter what the conditions are. He's a man in form, and he'd be upset with the way he got out. But I think while he was there, he looked very good. He was getting quite a few boundaries. Took his time, but then he accelerated like crazy. So yeah, 7 on 10 for Lewis. Jaiswal, 8 on 10. I think he batted superbly. Will be very, very disappointed with the way he got out. I think that 50 was playing on him. He just needs to play his natural game. He has the shots. He has the mentality as well. He just needs to make sure that he rotates the strike and play his natural game. It doesn't matter what the milestones are. So 8 on 10 for Jaiswal. Sanju Samson, with the bat he was poor, got out to a wide one. But captaincy, fantastic. The way he made his boys believe. Field placements were very good towards the end. Karthik bowling changes, the way he kept Mustafizur till the second last over, even though the commentators were saying, why don't you bring in Mustafizur and because the game won't go till the end, but he made it go till the end. And his bowling changes are fantastic. Field placement is fantastic. And the main thing is character, right? He showed that mentality. He said from before, I'm not going to let this team give up. And that's exactly what happened. So for his captaincy and stuff, overall, I'm going to give him 7 on 10, but he didn't bat well, so I can't give him too much more than that. Livingston, I think he looked good while he was there. the way he got out, not the best of strokes. He'll be disappointed with that, so he'll want to improve. But while he was there, he looked good. And the way he was shuffling, rotating the strike, getting the boundaries as well, he cleared the boundary. He has a lot of power. I'm going to give him 7 on 10 for his performance. Rayan Parag, I have to be very critical. 1 on 10. Not only did he not bowl well, but fielding, he dropped a simple catch of Rahul, which almost cost Rajasthan the game. Just should have cost Rajasthan Royals the game. Needs to be more aware and come back strong. Even with the bat, he did not provide, so he needs to come back strong. 4 or 5, and then getting hit as well with the ball. Let me just look at his figures. 1 over 16 runs. So yeah, I have to give him 1 on 10, and I'm cutting a mark because of his fielding. Tewatia, I think he picked up a wicket. That was an important wicket, but we expect more from him with the ball. You need more wickets. Rajasthan Royals, their weakness is their spin bowling, so we'll want to see more from him. With the bat also, he didn't provide. We want to see some Tewatia fireworks. I'll give him 5 on 10. Chris Morris, I think today was very poor. I'm going to give him 3 on 10. Could not provide with the bat and the ball. Very expensive. Too many boundary balls. He was straying too much down the leg side. So he will need to work on that. I'm going to give him 3 on 10. Sakaria, not the best of days. If you look at his figures, 3 overs, 31 runs. He did pick up a wicket, but he will want to have a better performance next time. I will give him 4 on 10. Tyagi, absolutely brilliant. That last over, giving just the 1 run. His overall figures, he was expensive in his first 3 overs, but his overall figures, 4 overs, 29 runs, 2 wickets, and that last over, right? Incredible. Won you the game. I have to give him 10 on 10 because he won them the game. Without that last over, Rajasthan do not clear the line. And what a last over to bowl. It doesn't happen in T20 cricket, but he made it happen. He bowled the wide Yorker. It was very accurate. Got away with 1, but he was very accurate with that. It just did not give the batsman any room to hit. Good pace as well. So I'm going to give him 10 on 10. Mustafizur, I think he bowled wonderfully, especially that second last over, just giving the 4 runs. He kept Rajasthan in the game. He looks, that old Mustafizur now is getting that ball to dip as well. That slower cutter is coming into play as well. I'm going to give him 8 on 10. It's good to see him in better form now. That wraps up the player ratings. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the latest content. Thank you.